All right, we're in the reader book and we are on the story Dance. And it's an explanatory text, which means it's a teaching. It's something to teach, that you're supposed to get something out of it, not just a story.
Genre: explanatory text. Essential question: why is the science of balance important to dance? Dance: a balanced art, by Kathleen DeFeed, illustrated by Kristen Kest and Cale Atkinson. Moving to the music. Dancers move all parts of their bodies to music. They are exciting to watch because their movements can match the feeling of the music. Their movements can look strong and powerful or soft and gentle. Dancers can make the difficult movements look easy.
Difficult, not easy. Pedaling up the steep hill was difficult. Difficult.
It takes a lot of practice to dance well. Some dancers spin, jump, and flip. These movements take strength and balance.
Flip: turning something over by quickly moving it in the air. It's fun to flip pancakes. Flip.
Balance: the ability to stay in a position without falling. A surfer needs to have good balance. Balance.
Keeping their balance. Dancers must distribute their weight carefully as they move. As they dance, they try not to put too much weight on one side of their body. Look at the image of two balance scales.
Down here.
If there is too much weight on one side, the scale is off balance and falls to that side. If a dancer is off balance, she or he might fall too. Center of gravity. Balanced. Not balanced.
Right. Distribute.
Distribute: to spread over an area. Nina went to the park to distribute the flyers. Distribute.
Like a balance scale, a dancer uses his center of gravity to keep his balance. If he moves his leg to the back, he might move his arm to the front. Movements like this keep equal or the same weight around the center of his body. This helps him keep his balance. Center of gravity.
Give that a try. See if you can do it without, or if it's easier if you do counterbalance it.
Spinning and jumping. A dancer must also use her center of gravity when she spins. She pushes off the ground and uses her arms and legs to help her stay in a balanced spin. She pulls her arms or legs close to go faster. She throws her arms or legs out to go slower.
Makes sense.
A dancer uses her center of gravity and strength when she jumps. She uses the strength in her legs to push from the floor. She uses her center of gravity at the top of her jump to stay balanced as she lands. Center of gravity. Flipping and lifting. A dancer uses his center of gravity when he flips. He starts with his arms out. As he jumps, he pulls his arms and legs in. He makes his body tight like a ball as he flips. Keeping his body tight around his center helps him to flip safely. Center of gravity.
Oh, see how it doesn't kind of shifts. But he's got to keep it equal on both sides. Always the important part for balance.
Some dancers do amazing lifts together. They must be balanced or both of them will fall. They use their centers of gravity when they move together to help keep their balance. Center of gravity.
See, they both have to be. If she leans back, they fall that way. If she leans forward, they go this way, or if he does, either one. So they have to be in unison as far as how they move.
Learning to dance. Can you stand on one leg without moving any other body parts? If you can, then you are using your center of gravity. You can balance. That is a first step in learning to dance.
You should give it a try. Stand on one leg, then try standing on the other.
Dancing is good exercise. It lets you use all of your muscles. It helps you grow strong. People dance at parties. People dance for fun. Anyone can learn to dance.
Exercise. Physical activity that adds to your health. Running and walking are forms of exercise. Exercise.
Let's see.
Do the did you ever dance? Step 1. Form a circle.
Yeah, I think we're probably going to skip this part because unless you're going to do it with your family members, which you can do if you'd like, it's not going to work if you're sitting there by yourself. At school, we would be able to do it. I know, it's sad. Let's see. Gymnast Jade.
Vocabulary. Gymnast Jade. Jade plays softball, soccer, and basketball, but her favorite sport is gymnastics. It is great exercise, and it is a challenge. Jade practices at the gym twice a week. Flips are the most difficult trick for her, but she is learning. Her coach helps her and makes sure she does not hurt herself. Jade's favorite part of gymnastics is the balance beam. She carefully distributes her weight as she steps. She has to keep her center of gravity over the beam. If she doesn't, she might lose her balance and fall. But if she falls, she knows what to do. She climbs up and tries again.
All right. Some dancing shoes. Like, they've got little well, they're going to tell you. I always tell you the answer and then...
Science. Dancing shoes. Different styles of dance go with different music or costumes. Dancers need special shoes to help them perform movements that are difficult. Ballet shoes and tap shoes are two kinds of unique shoes. Ballerinas wear point shoes. These shoes have thick, stiff padding in the toes so that ballet dancers can balance on the tips of their toes. To give strength and support to the rest of the dancer's foot when she is on point, the underside of the shoe is also made of stiff material. Tap dancers wear shoes with metal plates at the toe and heel. When they dance, the metal makes a tapping sound on the floor depending on how their foot moves. Without tap shoes, there would be no tap sound.
That is true. Okay, next will be Let's Set the Stage.